Hello everybody, my name is Lauren Mason and I'm coming to you with a South West Trains blog, arguably not the most exciting subject in the world. However, my hope is to raise awareness of the absolute nightmare that commuters are having with the service. So you might be thinking, this doesn't look like a train station or a train. Indeed it's not, it's actually my front door. So today I wasn't able to get into work at all, so I've had to walk a couple of miles back and I've forgotten my key, so I'm now working outside my front porch, which is not ideal, arguably my fault. But just to document what's been happening with the trains really so far, my plan is to do one of these every day and hopefully accumulatively we can look at the number of minutes I've been delayed and the amount of money it's cost me per day. And I'm going to, obviously, to be fair to South West Trains, submit all requests to their delay repay scheme, and I'll keep you updated in terms of how much money I get back. So if you're watching this, either you want a good laugh at my expense, or you two are suffering from the plight of having to use South West Trains. So today it's the 9th of January and every day since I've been coming in it has been significantly delayed. I've been almost an hour late to work and I've been at least an hour late home. Which is a nightmare because obviously you work through your lunch break, productivity levels drop. It's generally not a good thing for anybody, but it's okay because South West Trains are of course making a huge amount of money from us. Just as a bit of background, I am a financial journalist and I work in Covent Garden in London. I live in Guildford, which is approximately 30 miles from Covent Garden. Also, my commute, I have about a 2-mile walk in the morning, so we have to account for that as well, which takes me approximately half an hour. However, my documented train should take 37 minutes to Waterloo. It stops at Woking and then goes straight to Waterloo. However, it's been taking more than an hour each day so far, significantly more in some cases, and today I wasn't able to get in at all. So I got to the train station at 8:10 to get my 8:19 train. The next one was 8:31, which was then reported full and standing, so we weren't able to get on it. I've since found out that actually it was terminated at Woking anyway, so no such luck. And purely because I couldn't get into work in any possible sense, other than get a taxi from Guildford, which, let's be frank, no one gets paid enough to do that. I'm back at home really, so that's a wasted journey. I think the typical return when you don't have a season ticket is about £30, so if I had to have spent that money on an individual ticket, that's the amount of money I would have lost. From Guildford it costs about £5,000, just under, to get to Waterloo and back per year. So obviously when I'm doing the delay repay scheme, it will divide the amount of money into working days and adjust it accordingly. So it'll be interesting to see the percentage of money I get back based on those figures, which I'll be calculating. I know, high octane stuff. However, press coverage has been so broad of all the problems that South West Trains have faced, and indeed all the other train companies. I could write yet another article. I have filed freedom of information requests over the years and they haven't been much help. So this is sort of a vain attempt, and I'm sacrificing my vanity because it's a very unflattering camera angle, especially at this time in the morning. Eye bag's quite significant. In a bit to raise awareness of how awful this is, really. I'm at a loss of what to do. Yeah, I'm genuinely concerned that I could lose my job if I'm in consistently late every single day, if I'm cancelling meetings, if I can't even get into work and I'm paying £5,000 for privilege. It's an absolute outrage, and I'm just one person. I am one of no doubt tens of thousands of people experiencing this, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. I want this to be interactive. I've not made a vlog before, not entirely sure what I'm doing. I don't have the best voice or indeed face for camera. I'm normally sat at my desk like a typing monkey. That's what I tend to do best, but I'm going out on a limb here just to try and raise awareness. I want people to listen to us because it's absolutely outrageous. They're capitalising on us. It's turned into this big money spinning conglomerate, and if you think about it, it's the best business idea in the world because we're held to ransom at South West Trains. We've got no other option to get in. From Guildford there's no tube line, so we have to pay the £5,000 a year, whether we like it or not. It's brilliant. And they rub their hands gleefully and they increase the price by 3.8% per annum. But we're not seeing it in the infrastructure. A lot of these problems are because there's a fault with the rail track or there's a fault with the signalling system. It's crumbling, archaic infrastructure, and yet our ticket prices are rising exponentially. It's outrageous. So anyway, this is the first of my vlogs regarding South West trains. Admittedly, it's a niche subject, but it'd be great to hear your thoughts on it, and perhaps if you're considering doing something like this too, because I think we all need to have a voice in this and for it to be listened to. Let me know, but so far today my update is didn't go into work at all. So I will leave a comment calculating how much money I have lost, and I mean office time, obviously I've significant amount of time, but I'll put that below, and I'll keep a running total, because clearly I need a hobby and I have nothing better to do. Perhaps I've become a bit hysterical by the tedium that is using South West trains every day. Anyway, here's the first one of the year, 9th of January. I'll also post all of the times and delays year to date that I've experienced as well. And again, it'd be good to know your thoughts. Anyway, thank you very much for listening. Sorry that this is going to be incredibly dull, but if you're incensed like I am, then maybe we can all share in our misery together, the British way. Thanks very much. Bye.